going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Smite. That's right, Smite, the game, the MOBA game. Now, if you don't know anything about this game, then don't worry, I got you covered on that. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is what exactly this game is about. And then I'm going to go into detail about the gods, because I know there's not a lot of previews about the gods and their abilities, but I'm going to show you that. I'm going to showcase that, and that's the main point of this video. Now, I will go through a few other things while I'm also going through this, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the gods is what it's all about. Now, when you think about Smite, I want you to think about League of Legends, Dota 2, Rise of the Immortals, probably Han a little bit, and let's take also Bloodline Champions for sure. Now, if you don't know what Bloodline Champions is, don't worry. You can just go ahead and check it out on YouTube right here. But other than that, pretty much take all those MOBA style games, smash them into one, put it in a blender, stir it up, make it into a smoothie, and drink it. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but seriously, this game is just like that. It's pretty much all those MOBAs combined into one. And if I had to say myself that they thought of almost every great aspect from each of those MOBA style games, I wouldn't be lying. But there are a few things missing. There are a few things missing. Now, is this game the best for every gamer? No, not at all. Every guy that likes MOBA style games, I'm not going to sit here and say you're going to like this one. But it's in third person, and I'm definitely going to have lots of PvP videos coming out for you all. My number one champion we will display, and I'll definitely, once I display him, I'm going to let you know that's my number one champion. I've won now, I believe it's 6 games in a row, and at this point I am very excited and happy with this champ. I have not been dominated in mid lane with him yet, and I'm still learning more about the game. I no longer use the automatic item selection and things of that nature. But let's get on. No, I'm sorry, I'm rambling and whatnot, and I know you're here to see the gods. Let's get to it. The gods. Alright, and here we go. Agony, the first one. Now, what I've learned myself is to go ahead and just see and look up here at the summary box, and you can definitely tell what kind of god he is right away. Alright, so you're going to notice that he's got 4, almost 4 in magical. Now I'm going off based off these little lines right here that separate 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see. And so he's got almost 4 in magical. He's got about 1.5 in defense and half a point in utility. That's what we base it off of that. So then once you click on him, we're going to click again, go to details, and then we're going to go down here to abilities. And I like how they have their base details right here as well. That is very important to have. And then it's got a standard item selection, which I won't be showcasing anymore. And I also will not showcase any lore. Even though there's no lore right here at the moment, it does say coming soon. We won't be showcasing that. The main thing we're going to be showcasing is right here, boom, the abilities. And we'll start with passive. Now, I won't read each one, but I will read the subject line or the name of each ability, including this passive right here, combustion. Now, if you're interested in reading this ability, then definitely pause your screen real quick. Go ahead, read that ability if this is the god you're looking into. Other than that, I'm going to kind of be flying through these pretty quick. So here's Noxious Fumes. Noxious Flumes. It's kind of like a tongue twister, though. I cannot say that 10 times fast. I can bet that. Flame Wave. Alright, so just remember, pause it on there. I'm sorry, I'm not going to read through each one. Path of Flames. And this champion I have played, by the way. And here's Rain of Fire. And he's not too bad at all. This Rain of Fire ability is incredible. It does awesome damage. And it works in conjunctive with his passive. So, like I said, read through those. Check that guy out. If you're interested in him, then definitely look him over. Next up is my main champion. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 4.5 or 3.5, I mean, on magical. Almost 1.5 defense and almost 2 on utility, okay? And let's go ahead and hit his powers, abilities. Alright, and here's his passive. Now, I definitely love this guy. Now, this is one guy I can talk about and say that in mid lane, he is a terror. He's a terror in any lane if used correctly. If you tower dive on this guy, this is the worst mistake you'll ever make. I would never tower dive on Anubis. That's a bad idea, and that's because of this move right here, Mummify. Amazing move. I mean, granted, it's only 2 second, but that 2 seconds seems like forever for a snare. All right, and a lot of people get it confused. It is not a stun; it is a snare. All right, and his ultimate. Now, when you're playing this game itself, you'll realize that these guys, and I'm just going to be cycling through these champs as I'm talking, so you can pause it, like I said before, on whichever one you're interested in. But when playing this game, it's not like it is in some aspects. There's still the minions coming down the lane and whatnot. Every 30 seconds they'll be coming down the lane, and you can go ahead and try on last hit with these minions. Now, last hissing can be a little bit more challenging, and so you just have to take your time and try and get those last hits. I've started to do a lot better with those last hits, and you'll see that when I showcase a video of my guy. Now, this guy is locked, and I did go ahead, and I know some people will play, why'd you do that? But I did drop I got the full version with the extra gods and whatnot, but this one is not unlocked, and this is Arachne, alright, the Weaver, and she's a Greek god. Alright, she is locked. Kind of reminds some people probably come to mind as Broodmother from Dota 2, but her abilities are quite different, as you'll see. So some things it's got some names that make you like, but you got to think what they did this game is outstanding. Either way, I like it. Great game, and I can't stop playing it. I can't. It's too fun. It's too fun right now. I can't wait till they unlock her also, so we can get the chance to try her. And if you're at all interested, any viewers, in seeing Artemis, alright, here goes Artemis, and seeing gameplay from each god, then please let me know. Post in the comment box below. Let me know that's what you're interested in seeing, because I know some people are probably like, hey man, this video is not what I want to see. I didn't want to just see abilities. Well, there's not that many sites that showcase the abilities or anything like that, so I'm giving it to you in a way that you can get that information, alright? Because I looked all over the site, and it was the hardest thing to do was to find these. So I'm going ahead and put this out there, let everyone know that here you can find Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Her abilities right inside of this video, alright? You just got to cycle through, find the one you're interested in, the god you're interested in, and grab it up. And find out more about him. Bastet. Alright, and I've only seen someone play this god one time, and it struck fear in the other team's eyes, I guess you say. I believe it's one of the games where I went 9-1, I believe, that game, and then the person that was playing Bastet went amazing 17-0, I believe. I believe that's the game I saw the 7. That's the only Bastet I have seen, and so I'm looking forward to seeing other players that play Bastet. She is the melee type champion, or god. I'm sorry, too much League of Legends right there. But I won't be playing her unless people say, hey man, can you play her? Now you have to keep in mind, now when I do play her, that I won't be the best with her. And lots of people understand that. I'm a ranged champion player, and a lot of people are like, hey man, be versatile. Do we really need to go back to DCUO about the versatile comment? Because I don't really want to go back to that. Everyone plays what they want and what you feel comfortable with. When you branch outside, yes, change is good, but change isn't always the best thing to do. Alright? So, with that said, take that with a grain of salt, you know? We're not talking about full-on life challenges right now, you know? We're talking about a video game, alright? We're talking about a MOBA-style, third-person video game that is pretty darn good. Now, Hades is amazing too, I can't lie about that. He's giving me some challenges in mid lane, but all in all, he's known for running away. He tucks his tail and runs many times. And this is Hebo. I've also played Hebo. He's quite amazing also. He's a great ganker, definitely a great ganker. I find him to be very amazing. I want to work with him as well and learn more about this guy. His ultimate is insane. It can do some damage if used correctly. And also I love his water spout right here, this ability. The water spout is quite amazing as well. It can do not so much damage, but the pop-up that you receive for your team will help net that kill for your team. Alright, and as all people want to know, oh, is there? And she doesn't really magic power buff. That's all it says. They're still working on that, I'm sure of that. But this is the supporter of the game. Excellent supporter. Definitely love whenever I have Hell on my team. Goddess of the Underworld is a must-have in 5v5 team play. I can see that in the future, definitely. Amazing support. I can't say that or say that enough. Seriously, when she was on my team, it was like a dream come true. That's that, and that's putting it in a slightly nice manner. I mean, seriously, it was quite amazing having her team. All right, here's Kali. She who destroys Hindu. All right, and here's the passive. And I don't think I've ever went toe to toe with a Kali. If I did, I'm pretty sure I would kill her. Melee don't really scare me that much with Anubis. Never really shown me any reason to take off. The only situations I'll run is a 3v1 situation. I won't run in a 2v1 situation unless I know they have quite a bit of CC. Then I'll tuck my tail and run. Yes, I will. But each of these gods can be amazing. You just got, everyone's like, oh man, this game, I jump right in, I get owned. It's a new game, man. It's a new game. And unless you read the abilities like I did, take the time, read Anubis' abilities, find out how to combo them best and whatnot, then you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. And I no longer use the itemization automatic build or whatever that they use inside of Smite. That's not a choice that I took the choice in the beginning because I didn't know too much about it and whatnot. I was like, I don't know much about this guy, and so I'll go ahead and take the automatic and let them pick the items for me. And I think I gave it like 3 games, and automatically I started looking at the items. I caught on really fast and went straight for the so-called death cap in this game, which is pretty amazing. Underneath power selection, if you haven't seen it, then look under power, and you definitely will find it. And Ra can be a challenge early on as well if it's a good Ra. Against me, no. The Solar Blessing that I just clicked off of is quite amazing as well. I sometimes go for maxing that out if I'm going for the support role early on if playing Ra, because that heal that he has for group fighting is amazing. It can be very, very useful. Alright, and here's Sobek, God of the Nile, Egyptian. Alright, going through his passive and keep on. I'm going to keep on talking and get through these as quick as possible. We're almost done. And then I'm going to get to some more gameplay. I really can't wait to play some more. And I don't know if any of you at all, we're going to talk about a few other things. If you are inside the game, post in the comment box below. Let me know you're inside the game so I can group up with you. Maybe we can play a couple rounds and whatnot, and own some people. You know, that's what it's all about. Is taking out the enemy, right? Oh, I went on the same one again. I'm sorry about that. Sun Wukong, and oh, that's a big thing. A lot of people, I had someone in game say, hey man, they got Wukong from League of Legends. I'm sorry, but if you didn't know Wukong, Sun Wukong was from Chinese culture, then that's an issue. But I'm not saying that you're stupid or a retard. I'm just saying that you definitely should have known he was from Chinese culture and he's a god, so in their eyes and things like that, from mythology. So it's pretty amazing. But he has a big challenge. And if somebody loves the jungle or anything like that, Sun Wukong is the choice. He is an amazing jungler, and so is this young man right here, Vamana. And I'll let you see him. He is the smallest character in the game right now. Alright, he's the smallest god. and he poses a threat just as well. I seen a guy that built all defensive items, and he was amazing. All right, so here we go with clear the path. Uh, have I went against him in mid lane with Anubis? No, not at all. And I'm not trying to get a lot of people to start rocking Anubis or anything like that. Find your own god as usual. If you end up liking Anubis, then play Anubis. But I myself love Anubis. All right, and Umbrella Ring and Colossal Fury. But Anubis is just, I don't know. Everyone's got that champion in League of Legends or that character in Bloodline Champions that just molds to them, just and it makes a difference. It makes a difference. I've stuck to him for a while now, for about 7 games straight with Anubis, and I don't think I'm gonna change for quite some while. And Ymir is a challenge. If you get locked in with his ice wall and one of his friendlies, you can pretty much consider yourself dead. I'm gonna say that right now. It was a challenge. I got locked in the wall while running through the jungle, and it was him and I believe Sun Wukong that got the gank on me, got the drop on me, and took me out in one of my matches. And it was pretty quick death. But they complained about, the guy I was in lane against was feeding me, so that's why I got strong, and we won in a 4v5. So I did kind of carry my team that game, which I'm really excited about. Not too many times someone can say they carry all the time, but I've been doing pretty well in mid lane. I can't wait for you all to see that. And here's Zeus, God of the Sky. Everybody knows who Zeus is. All right, and a lot of people are probably waiting on seeing this guy right here. He's definitely amazing as well. He can cause major group damage if he's around. He should definitely be one of the big targets. I would say he's like a Kennen running into a group without the stun. All right, so if you see him running into a group, then definitely I go for Zeus as much as possible to knock him out of there, because he can cause a lot of group damage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Gods of Smite. Now remember, this will be a free-to-play game. It does have a social system included in the game. I've got one friend online right now, Vipuriox. And I'm probably going to play a game with that guy right now and enjoy the rest of this beta. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this short video. It wasn't that short, but it was short enough for reviewing the gods. And remember, just pause it on there and check out the abilities of the gods you're looking forward to playing or trying out. And I hope to see a lot of you online. Remember, my name is Morte in game, M-O-R-T-E. Send me a friend request. I'll definitely accept it. We'll play together for some beta this weekend. Can't wait. And we'll get some more videos out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, don't forget to rate and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you all later.